Hi everyone, it is so great to connect with you guys again. I've been doing a lot of voiceovers over the videos, which I've really loved doing, and I hope that you've liked that style of creating content as well too, but I thought it was time to actually do a video and feel like I was really talking to you. Love to all of our girls out there that support Perle Co. I'm so grateful to have your support on this journey, and yeah, here we go guys. This is a video that I've actually thought of doing today because my skin is terrible at the moment. I know that we're going through a seasonal change, and yeah, it's basically mixed with that and a little bit of hormonal breakout that I sort of get every month. Basically this is it, and I really do, I've been squeezing and doing all the things, and anyway, my skin is just kind of not in a good place at the moment. So it actually really sort of spurred me to do a video just explaining the foundational blends and how you can kind of work with your Perle Co products to get that coverage and also work in the products into your foundation as well too. Because I did them back at the beginning, but it has been a really long time since I actually did a video like that. As this is sort of what I do when I have breakouts, because a lot of the time I will just do my normal look, which I've done lots of videos and lots of content showing you exactly how I wear it. So it's your Golden Glow, the Perle Glow and the oil all mixed together, applied to the face, and then, you know, a bit of concealer and powder over the top. So it's relatively similar, except depending on my coloring, what foundation I'm using, I do sort of alter it. So just thought I'd share that with you. I basically have been applying my liquid sunshine first, so I've just put a couple of drops all over. This is a godsend at the moment, especially with these seasonal changes, and if you do have any breakouts, oil actually helps the oil production in your skin, so it will help balance that out. So if you're finding you're quite oily, an oil is actually really great, and if you don't want to wear it under your makeup, that is fair enough, but you can use this overnight and that will help that oiliness throughout the day. So that's a really cool way to actually combat that. A lot of people don't realize that an oil will actually fix oil production. So I've put my couple of drops on. I'm feeling really beautiful and hydrated and nice and glossy, which is really good. And basically what I've been doing is going in with my foundation. This is the Bounce foundation. I don't really talk a lot about the products that I use, and I probably should. I'm terribly sorry for that. So this is actually my favorite foundation. I have used so many different foundations, but I absolutely have been loving this one. It's one that I'll wear when I'm going out, or just if I really want like a really nice full coverage. So it is pretty heavy, and it's not sort of what I would go for every day, especially when you guys have seen my normal day routines. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. So going from not a lot to like full coverage during the day is a bit much for me. So this is where I bring my Perle Co products in to help sort of soften that out and also color manipulate it a little bit as well too. This tutorial doesn't involve the Golden Glow. You could obviously use this in replacement. So where I'm using the Perle Glow, it's to lighten the foundation. So if you have a foundation that is too light, you can use the Golden Glow instead of the Perle Glow to darken instead of lighten. Or you can use both if you just sort of want to keep along the same color as well too. So it's all about that color manipulation and getting a really soft and less intense coverage of the foundation. That's what I do. Here we go. Basically, this is a really great product because it kind of actually has like a little dish. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, so it's got a little dish there that you can actually mix and sort of apply with. I don't need as much foundation when you're using the Perle Co, so don't go overboard. Don't use your usual amount. So just go about a 1.5 pump. So just a tiny little bit there. And then I'll grab my Perle Glow because I'm a little bit light at the moment. I'm going to go with a lighter shade than this. So I generally use about a drop, maybe a drop and a half, 2 drops. This will lighten the foundation color and then also change the consistency. So it's gonna make it less heavy and less intense. Gone with 2 drops there. It might have been a little overkill, so we'll just let that roll down a little bit and maybe bring it back in later, so I'm just going to mix this top part first. Basically what I've done here, so I let that little bit drop like I said, and I've just worked in that top bit, so it's really just 1 drop and then 1.5 pumps of the foundation here, and I've got it on the end of my brush there, so I'm actually just gonna wipe that off so it doesn't get wasted. So just put that on my face, and then I'll grab the brush, use that there. Now not every foundation is going to have a palette like this, so just use the back of your hand. I know you can get the dishes as well too, from Mecca and Sephora and those places. And I generally just start from working my way out. So we start on the nose area there. And as you can see, like, it's still got pretty good coverage, so you can only imagine what it's like when you don't actually soften it out. It's really great like to have something like that at nighttime, but I just find during the day it's way too obvious, and less is more. So you really just want that little bit more dramatic impact, but you want to soften it out. Now, for those of you that say, well, wouldn't you just be better off using a foundation on its own? Not really. Obviously a lot of you girls know that the Perle Co is incredible for your skin, and you get amazing long-term benefits from it. So anti-aging, pore refining, and then just overall hydration. But it also helps give it a little bit of a barrier as well too. It's like mixing in a primer with the foundation, so it's going to help with the longevity as well too, and you're not going to use as much foundation as well. So there's lots of benefits to actually mixing it in your foundation as well too. That's why our products are so versatile. So we just mix, 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 mix. That is the overall look. Still a little bit red in some of those areas, but mostly covered. You can just go back and tweak those areas that might need just a little bit more coverage than the rest. And don't worry about doing around your eyes, because we're going to come back and do them later. So it's just really the face that you want to focus on. Okay, perfect. So that is the final results of that there. Now I'm just going to go in with my dim light illuminating powder. So this is the Hourglass one. I like to use this one during winter. I don't know why. I feel like it gives me more of a sparkle and a little bit more of something, but it's really faint. I don't find that it's too intense at all. So if you're not really into much of a sheen or shimmer or anything like that, I think it's fine. Just put a light dusting of that over the top. I'm just avoiding that eye area. We're going to come back in and do that later. And that kind of smooths it all out a little bit. And you can also blend down a little bit. So if you're kind of a bit worried about having that foundation line, just use the powder to actually blend that in a little bit more too. So we're going to go in with some gorgeous little rosy cheeks now. And I might just put a little bit on my nose there. A little bit on my eyes. Cool. Okay, and because we're just going full coverage and we're going all out there anyway, I'm going to use my Shape Tape Concealer, which is a full coverage concealer. And I will just pop a little bit in that main corner there. And then I've been doing the Instagram look of the sides. Don't really know what that's about, but anyway, that is what I do. And soften that out and get those dark circles covered. And I'll see you in a jiffy. And much better. That's it. So obviously then just a little bit of shaping with the eyebrows. I've used the Benefit Everything for eyebrows, and eyelashes as well too. So I use the volumizing mascara for the lashes. I've actually really been enjoying this mascara. It's a new one that I've gotten, and it's called Bad Girl Bang. So and I have no eyelashes, but it kind of does a pretty good job, I would say. I don't know, tell me what you guys think. I like it. It's fun. I am such a little mascara jumper. I just jump around with mascaras all the time. I never really use the same brand, but I think I'd buy this one again. definitely. That and the Kevin Aucoin are probably hands down probably my two favorites now. And then just to finish off the look, I will use a little bit of lip gloss. So just something really nourishing for your lips. You don't want anything too drying at this point of time, especially if you've got chapped lips and all that kind of stuff. So just making sure you're using those nice hydrating ones. There's another one that I really like, that is a Chanel one, and that is a brand that they've got that actually encompasses that lip nourishment as well too, and they're beautiful. They've got some gorgeous colors, so definitely worth checking those out if you're looking for a new winter lipstick that isn't too dramatic. So that's it, guys. There you go. The lighting is a little bit funny at the moment because it is going a bit dusk at the moment, so hopefully you've got a good visual there, but basically that is how I work with foundation and the Perle Co as well too. So I hope that that helps, and I hope all of you are keeping warm as the winter season kicks in. I absolutely love winter. It's my favorite time of the year. I'm definitely not complaining. Anyway, guys, much love.